Highlanders. Head-to-head, the Kings winning 3 of the 4 games that they've played. And it bodes well for a sensational match of T20 cricket. The white kookaburra will be flying everywhere. Look at the pitch, looks superb. The ball's had plenty of carry for the faster bowlers, and it's just starting to spin a little bit as well. And here we are at the toss. Ramesh Raja organising that one. And the Karachi Kings captain, Ahmad Wasim, happy to have a bat for the first time. Proactive decision there. And we go through the teams. You can see Karim Manzoor and Joe Denley very good in the power plays. Babar Azam got some runs in the last night. Colin Ingram, the South African, the bulldozer they call him, belts the ball everywhere. Ravi Bopara and Rizwan. And the skipper, Ahmad, hit the first ball for 6 to win the game last night. Boom, boom. Mills is very good at the death, and Irfan Jr. was excellent with the ball again last night. And Lahore, they need a win. Can Bazza get going? He's only averaging 13 in the PSL. Narayan's been very good in the power play, slogging the ball everywhere. Fakar scored 49 in the first innings. Umar Akmal, he's just gone off the ball a little bit since the first season of the Pakistan Super League. And Dinesh Ramdin, the West Indian wicketkeeper, comes in for his first game. I like the bowling though. Ashir Shah, Zahail Khan, Afridi, the youngster, very good left-arm fast bowler. And the Fizz, he'll be fizzing the ball around everywhere. And that's talking about the table. Karachi Kings undefeated on top, and Lahore haven't won a game, so they'll be keen to get going, and joined tonight by Danny Morrison, Ramesh Raja. Ramesh, what's the feel out there in the middle? Can Lahore be competitive tonight?
Yeah, well, I mentioned it at the toss also. You know, we've had few contests in the PSL between the two sides, Lahore versus Karachi. It had every time more eyeballs than India-Pakistan contest. So, I mean, it has great billing. I mean, and Qalandars have got to roll back. I think it's as simple as that, because it just cannot be on such a weak footing. They need to win, and if they win against Karachi, the entire Lahore will erupt.
And the finals, Danny, they're in Karachi and Lahore, so you want to see 2 of these teams in the semi-finals at least.
You know how we all had to do a bit of predicting. That's what I went for. I want Karachi-Lahore in Karachi for the final.
You like this innovation, Danny? Would you like to see a little bit higher just to test the umpires out a little bit?
And you and I could fit on that. What a beauty.
Oh, what about the white kookaburra? Yeah, excellent catch again. And they'll be keen to get out there. And Joe Denley, he's been sensational. Averages in the 60s in the power play. Very leg side type of player. See the strike rate. It's just been steady as he goes at the moment. Best of 29.
This pitch could test his resolve and skill, because it doesn't have any grass. It'll have a less carry as well. It's more subcontinent in nature. Khurram Manzoor obviously is a regular for them. He's got loads of runs at domestic level. You know, all the foreign batsmen will have to really put their head down and figure out a way how to survive on a slow pitch that may take a bit of spin today.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's been almost fast bowler dominated so far, hasn't it? The bouncer has been a real weapon for the faster bowlers. Been a little bit of turn yesterday, but you expect the spinners to play a bigger and bigger role as this PSL gets going. So we're all set to go. Ranmore Martinez and Tim Robinson, the cool umpires for this match. Oh, a bit of swing early on. Good to see. Just gives the batsman something to think about. Brendan McCullum, the captain, he'll be keen to, well, make sure he's got the fingers taped up properly if he's going to take a catch. But Ramesh, you were talking about the pitch. That's drastically different than a couple of days ago.
Very brown in nature. I mean, all the green grass is gone. It's well rolled. I think it looks very, very good and special for batting. Just see the ball, hit it through the line. I think spinners will have something to say on this track. I just feel that ball may just grip the bare patches as well. Here we go then.
Oh, that's an excellent delivery. Geez, I love that, Danny. You know, the first ball, an outswinger. The next one hitting the seam and going in. Good bowling there from Sohail.
Shades of, let me think. Don't be cheeky, Flem. Yeah, it is. You want to bowl a length, get the swing right, and the seam position from Sohail always there and thereabouts. And it wide on the crease, a little bit wider on the crease with this one. Yeah, that hurts a little.
But I like it because it was threatening to swing away. It's hit the seam and gone in. Ramiz as an opening batsman, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, this fella is pretty decent. Sohail Khan is the top bowler last year.
Oh, he's hit that hard. Hammered through point for 4.
Yeah, I mean, that's his go-to shot. He's very, very strong bottom-handed player, and it sat up very nicely. Just early indications of what it'll provide for the batsmen. If they hang around, it'll be carnage.
Too wide, and you know, I'm just looking along. Kyle Mills is the bowling coach, part of Lahore Qalandars. He's part of that Kiwi connection that's here for Lahore, and he preferred that first and second delivery from Sohail rather than that one.
I actually like that better, him bowling close to the stumps, because it brings in the LB's bowls vertical nick shots. So Sohail, I'd be bowling 90% of the balls stump to stump with the odd one wide of the crease.
Yeah, Kyle Mills, a new acquisition for Lahore Qalandars. Very keen to hear his thoughts a little later on. Of course, played a lot of white ball cricket, more so than Test cricket, so been around for a while.
Great shots there on the HBL drone cam. It's a beautiful night for cricket. Oh, it's another one of those out-swinging in-seamers. It's going to cost him 4 runs, but it was a great delivery.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good bowler. Maybe change of pace could do the job also on a track like this. It's a slow track, so pace off the ball could be the other good thing to do, inside edge and surviving dangerously. Yeah, that ball coming back, shaping in quite nicely. Yes, you've got to be a little patient, Fawad, the owner. Take deep breaths, not worry about the result. It's early days.
You're obviously not an ex-fast bowler, are you?
Neither an owner.
No frustration. It's been a pretty good over, but it's gone for 9. Wide of the crease again. No, don't worry about that for a shout. So good start for the Kings. It's after 1 over, it's 9 for no loss.
Right, what have you got? Plenty of action from, it's supposed to be from Fakhar Zaman and Sunil Narayan, Brendan McCullum. I mean, the top order looks great. They only need to pick the right ball to hit. And then Karachi Kings, more settled unit than Qalandars.
Yeah, that top 4 looks rather impressive. McCullum, Narayan, Fakhar Zaman, Umar Akmal, very explosive. And can they get going and actually stay together? Can they get the amount of runs required in the run chase in the second deep to make it matter here in match 8?
I tell you what is good news. Usman Chinwari back playing again. He's been picked. Mohammad Amir is not 100%. So Flem, if you see him, you like him. He swings the ball.
And the impressive 17-year-old Shaheen Afridi gets the ball in hand. Not a bad first delivery. If he could just adjust that line a little bit onto off stump. But we talk about the emerging players, Danny. This young fella, very promising.
Yeah, I know. We mentioned the other night. We saw him at the Under-19 World Cup recently, last month in New Zealand. And very, very quick for his age group. Sure, different stage this, but wonderful opportunity for one so young.
He's got a nice action, nice and high. Well, that one's gone across. It'll cost him 4. Didn't swing back in. So a couple of boundaries now square of the wicket on the offside.
Yeah, I mean, the margins are squeezing today. Good link delivery has been cut extremely hard. That setup, once again, very nicely to be cut. The angle also made it easy for Denley really to work it through point.
He's generally been scoring through the leg side, Denley, but if it's short and wide outside off stump, most of these players are going to put it away. So the youngster just needs to adjust his line here. Well bowled. Good ball and excellent running between the wickets.
Clem, come on, Gateway. You love Gateway.
International viewers, click on to cricketgateway.com for all the action, and there'll be plenty again tonight. That's the head-to-head. The Kings have won 3 out of the 4 games so far.
Oh dear. Come on, Lahore. Get off the mark.
Oh, a little bit of confusion, but they'll get there. The running between the wickets so important, isn't it, in the power play overs? And in the first game, I thought these two were very proactive between the wickets.
Yeah, I like the energy from Denley. He was halfway through for that single. And in the end, better sense prevailed, and Khurram Manzoor also was home. There'll be a few hiccups every now and then. But as long as there are no major accidents, it's fine. Oh! That's gone higher than the HBL drone. I promise you.
That's almost gone to Sharjah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, massive shot. Massive shot for 6. Absolutely hammered. Look at this. Gets that front leg out of the way. Boom, boom, shot of the match. Oh, he has smoked that.
You and I have seen some big hitting here and striking for the last sort of 7 or 8 years, Rambo. But yeah, I reckon this has gone as high as anything I've ever seen.
Absolutely right, Danny. I mean, 1, 2, 3, bang, and well, about at the speed 141 kph, and it did about 2 miles in the air.
That ball could have got a speeding ticket. It went that fast. And the coaching department enjoying that one.
Have we got the ball
This is
back?
good from the experience, though, players, isn't it, though? Having a chat to Shaheen just to make sure that, you know, he's settled. He's only 17 years of age, you know, so, you know, they've got to help him out and relax him.
We've needed our jackets here today. It's a bit chillier, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I like your jacket.
I like you.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this jacket, Teddy?
Yeah. It's a mufta.
Oh,
It's a mufta.
I
Freebie.
got it from Abdul Samad.
Freebie?
Abdul, I love you.
jeez.
Incredible shot, really was. And beautifully played. I mean, he wanted to clear the infield. That's why he used his feet initially. And then it hit the middle of the bat and skyrocketed. Yeah, impressive.
Is he happy with that?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Longest sixes. That's 104 metres.
I went 104 up in the air.
Yeah, right.
Chadwick Walton, I think that was his second ball he faced. 96 metres, so get ready in the crowd tonight. The White Kookaburra is going to be flying the Pepsi Catch a Craw.
If that 6 had been caught, I would have given that gentleman half a crore myself.
And another jacket.
And another jacket, a Mufta jacket.
So the ball's gone on a little mini holiday, guys. Picked up a few frequent flyer points and
Checked in the
it's
luggage.
just sunned itself and it's back.
Oversized luggage.
Oh, that's a good delivery. It's missing leg stump, but fine delivery, that one. So after 2 overs, Karachi Kings flying, 22 for no loss. So they're going upstairs.
Yeah,
I
wasn't
don't
it
know about
late?
that.
I thought the time was over. But I think that one kept low.
And it moved back in.
Yeah.
Well, you're relying here on the bowler mess and keeper. So, and really the keeper has such a great view and has to make the decision away. Okay, is it pitched on leg? Is it pitched on? Has he got an inside edge? Gee, I think that's not a great shout at all to review this one. And he gets so much bounce, the big fella.
Ultra edge. So it's hitting the
Where did it pitch? Where did it pitch? Did it pitch outside the leg stump? It did, yeah. A review lost.
Sometimes it's hard for the bowler because their follow through gets them off the pitch.
You
The
stay with
keeper
your
has a lot
original
to.
decision. Not out. Not out. Thank you, Gavin.
Well, it is 22 for no loss after 2 overs.
Oh dear, they bring in one. This the new advent of actually of last year, Flem, PSL. They had the review system come in just for one in T20, and I'm afraid it's gone after just 2 overs.
Oh, good outswing from Sahal. Really good length too, just getting him forward. Karoom just playing in a defensive frame of mind. Well bowled, another dot delivery. They're gold in the power play overs.
Oh, that is gold. Because
We
ironically,
knew he'd jump on.
well, he couldn't help himself. You know why? Because Ramesh won't tell you, but Ramesh was one of the Head and Shoulder advert ambassadors. You did some ads, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was it with
I
Shota
mean,
Freedy?
That's true, yes. Yeah, I was his coach in that ad. Imagine.
How do you mentor someone with
you
head and shoulders?
you don't mentor.
No,
Yeah,
not-
you hope for the best.
not boom boom.
No.
Let Boom Boom go. Negotiating a new deal.
Yeah, he was telling me trade secrets.
And I cut him out.
Remy, seriously, what does Boom Boom say to you out there in the middle? Is he talking cricket or just general
No,
life?
general. I mean, he had opened a restaurant in Law. I was just asking why did it shut?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but obviously he wanted to also know the avenues available now for him, whether he should do more foundation work, whether he should do more this limited overs cricket management, that kind of stuff. So I said, you've got a global name, you should go global.
Yes. No, he's been an absolute excitement machine, hasn't he? He was 16 years old when he debuted for Pakistan. Oh, he smashed that through the covers. Absolutely hammered. Joe Denley is on fire, as is Danny Morrison.
Incredible shot. I mean, I wish you guys were here down from the ground view watching this crack the boundary cushion in less than half a second. I mean, it was just belted brilliantly.
Oh, yeah, baby. Giving it some. That's what I love about this game. On the charge, aggression coming down at the bowler and fatting it through cover.
How good's the atmosphere down here,
Yeah.
guys? We're feeling it big time. Oh, good slow ball. Just spitting off a good length.
Good place to be. Party box. The HBL VIP spot.
Yep, certainly is.
They dominate there. Are there anyone else in there? Clem, you get in there, boy.
Winvis going with the Kings. 65% at this stage. 28 for no loss. The pitch looks good though. Not as much in it for the faster bowlers already tonight.
Yeah, just a little surprised that a spinner hasn't been brought into the attack. Yasir Shah. Why not him?
End of the third over, it's 28 for no wicket. Rameez Raja called for it, and it has happened. Yasir Shah has the ball in hand. I think it's a good decision.
Yeah, I think it is, because A, it'll tell everybody or tell us how much the ball will spin on this pitch, and B, he's brilliant. I mean, his economy is great, and he's a fighter. He'll get it to spin. And something different.
Starts with a dot. And we've got this great view here too, Danny, isn't it? Long ons right in front of us. There's a man out at mid-wicket.
You tell you what, I reckon we'll start to develop of actually going side. I reckon we're going to go a bit round the ground as well, Flynn.
Hit it very hard, but it's just a single, so already spin,
Yeah.
creating some pressure.
Good yellow. Get hold of Ackers.
Well, we might get a catch here,
yeah.
boys.
Whistle up.
That is a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
You talk about quality of using your feet and making sure you hit the ball where the fielders are.
Oh, he looks to be in sublime form. I mean, he's middling them, he's finding the gaps and doing it with a lot of ease. Have a look at this special 1, 2, 3 and straight over the bowler's head. Denley driving the ball majestically.
Geez, he wanted to hit that one for a brief moment. I thought he was going to miss that. And stumping right on the cards. But I like Denley. He's really proactive. Very proactive. Doesn't want to get tied down. 24 off just 12 deliveries, the Englishman. Change in field now, long off going out and mid wickets on the fence. That's probably a better field.
Gives him a bit of more cushion.
Yep, that's through the gap. Through the gap again. Brilliant batting. Denley is on fire.
Yeah, enjoying himself here is the Englishman. Too short from Yasser. Ton of time.
But it did spin. It gripped and spin. Put him off balance just a little bit, but it was just
What I like,
bad delivery.
though, Rameez, he's come down the crease. With that one, he got right back in the crease, Denley. Oh, that's in the air. It's a chance to be caught. The fielding's been great in this PSL, and it's backed up again. Oh, my God. Was that a head and shoulders shake? From Yasir Shah?
Yeah, maybe a head and body shake as well. But the trick working. I mean, there's always hope and chance when you get a good leg spinner on. And Yasir Shah is brilliant. Wasn't such a great ball, half trigger, but a top edge taking care of Denley. Dangerous looking Denley's gone.
Yeah, they needed something, didn't they, Lahore? Really did to get back in the contest. Yeah, he certainly loves to give it the head and body shoulders, all in one. Denley has to go for 28. It's 36 for 1.
So wicket falls. Babar Azam comes out to the crease. He's been in pretty good form as well. Very good against the fast bowling. Just noticed that he's very assured with his stroke work.
Yeah, I like Babar Azam. He's stylish and he's got a very impressive T20 international average. Almost averages, what, 50, I think.
Just needs to go on with it here, though, doesn't he? He's getting nice starts, but you know, go on and get a 60 or 70.
Sure.
So the Fizz, ball in hand, it'll be a big shout, it's out, first ball. The Fizz strikes.
Oh, loving this, I think they've gone straight up. Yeah, want to review this straight away. And I tell you what, you've got to watch out for the Fizz every night of the week.
It looked good live.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that can save him is if it's hit higher on the pad, but he's been given out. He's not called for a review, so he's gone. And well, this is major blow by Qalandar as it came back. Oh yeah, plumb in front. That's a good call. That slight slant incoming, and that was enough for the umpire to raise the finger. So he got a good one actually. First up, Babar Azam, gone for naught, 36 for 2.
Golden.
Just feel they might not have bowled well enough here because that's still swinging and moving a little bit, isn't it? In your heyday,
Would have swung too
much.
much.
It's not to say that you're not still in your heyday. And the bulldozer comes out to face the Fizz. Colin Ingram, strike rate of 182. But the Fizz getting the ball to move late. Oh, that's good delivery. Nicely played as well.
Yeah, I'm pleased because you have overseas players for a reason, and they can do this. They can change the course of an innings. Yeah, magic. Ramil Martinez, spot on, the umpire from Sri Lanka. First ball, you say, wow, a little loose in it. No, the Fizz is on the button. Brilliant.
But it's a credit to the Fizz as well. No warm-up delivery. Like, he was ready to go from ball one. He was going to bowl the best ball he could possibly bowl, and he executed beautifully. Get a wicket, you start to get some dot balls going.
Yeah, I like the non-strikers sort of asking the batsman really to go, because he read it from the non-strikers zone that it was plumb. So there's a little bit of discussion, and then Khurram Manzoor impressed upon the batsman that, look, you don't have any more chances, or you don't look like having a great chance, so please move.
It's interesting you say that, Ramesh. So new rules come in with new tactics. So with the referrals in the field, you know, the captain needs to know that he can trust the keeper or first slip, who you do trust. And with when you're batting at the other end, you've got to be conscious to know if your partner gets into a bit of trouble, whether to help him out or not.
Absolutely, yeah. You become kind of an umpire for him.
Yep. Stand closer, surely.
Stand closer, yeah.
When you're backing up in the non-striking end. Help your mate.
What's interesting, Chris Rogers, the former Australian Test opener, used to bat with Shane Watson, and Watson got a lot of flack for always going upstairs. And the funny is, when Chris Rogers retired, goes, most of the time I told him to go upstairs, but it was Shane Watson that copped all the credit for that. So
yeah, look at him, he's so in the zone. Back into the
line, isn't it?
Oh, and the good length stuff too, and good and full.
I'm actually surprised there's not more in that good length delivery, to be honest.
It's just at you all the time. Mustafizir.
So long on's gone out. Third man's in the circle. The Fizz, a wicket made and well bowled.
Beauty.
After 5 overs, it's 36 for 2.
Got a great contest here. Karachi Kings, their captain Imad Wasim won the toss, and for the second time in this PSL he said he's going to bat. And we're all waiting for the Lahore Qalandars to come to the party. Sunil Narain, one of their 2 West Indians, Dinesh Ramdin is the other, who's in the side tonight. And Lahore Qalandars have only won 5 games in their 2 PSL tournaments. We're into the 3rd, of course, and they still haven't won. They've played 2 and lost 2. So Sunil Narain with his Pandora's box of tricks. And this is a great contest right now, because Karachi Kings had got off to a great start. They lost Babar Azam, of course, for first ball. But Joe Denley got off to such an explosive start. Oh, he's got turned straight away. Bazid Khan, you told us this would be a keen rivalry.
It is, and it will be. A little bit of spin on offer for Narain as well. A couple of wickets that they've got just put Karachi Kings back a little.
Has he caught hold of this? No, he hasn't. Umar Akmal takes the catch, and that's a soft dismissal. And it came off half the bat, not enough, and Lahore are back in this contest.
Yeah, they certainly are. And how often have we seen this? A side getting off to a massive start, hitting them to all parts, and then wickets falling. 10 balls, no runs, but 3 wickets have fallen. And the spinner, we're going to start seeing the spinners come into the game even more as this pitch dries out. 36 for 3.
Ravi Bopara, he's in, and he's got a job to do as the Karachi Kings look to consolidate. Well, against spin bowling he thrives. His average is 83 in the PSL against spin. But Narain is a different factor altogether. Little hesitation. It's the first run in 11 balls, as you just pointed out there, Slats.
Yeah, it's been a big hold on proceedings for the batting side. Karachi, we know this great rivalry, don't we? 2 big cities of Pakistan. Lahore obviously haven't got that winning percentage in the PSL to date. Just over 2 PSL. They won 5 from 18 before this game, so that's a percentage of 20% winning.
I just wonder whether Lahore have done their homework on Bopara. Ooh, it's pitching outside. It's turning, isn't it, for Narain? Because Bopara gets runs against spin, but not against pace. And that was the end of Khurram Manzoor. Didn't get hold of it.
The great thing with Narayan is that he's always that back of a length. He doesn't give you the opportunity to get underneath it.
Has he hit all of this? He hasn't quite, and he's not going to get 4. Colin Ingram's got to play a big part here. That's 6 gone. The power play's over. 39 for 3.
Yeah, he's a courageous player, Ingram. He's a really handy batsman for Karachi. And still taking on a biggish shot, hitting it into the vacant area. But he is very dangerous. If he gets himself going, it's hard to stop. He's only got the 2. That was his first scoring shot for him.
It's all going off in that box there. HBL box. Here's the fizz, Mr. Fujur Rahman. Let's go down to Zainab Abbas. Zainab, all yours.
Very important game over here for Qalandars. Aqib Javed is here with me. Aqib, ये क्या कहेंगे कमबैक के बारे में? स्टार्ट जैसे किया, अच्छा कमबैक?
देखिए थोड़े बहुत ही टफ मैचेस पहले दोनों खेले हमने, अच्छा कोई परफॉर्म नहीं किया। एक जो राइट कॉम्बिनेशन है वो उसको तलाश कर रहे थे। कभी हमने गुमर अकमल से भी कीपिंग कराई और 6 बॉलर्स खिलाए, क्योंकि सम टाइम यू डोंट नो कि जो आपके जो इमर्जिंग प्लेयर है वो किस तरह से परफॉर्मेंस देगा। और जिस तरह से हमारी जो प्लान है जिसमें लिन और मैथ्यूज़ के जाने के बाद वी हैव टू फाइंड अ पर्सन जो कि उनका रोल प्ले कर सके। इसी तरह पहले 2 मैचेस में डेलपोर्ट आए, फिर अब हमें ये लगा कि जो रामदीन है इन जैसे अब पिचेस की थोड़ी सी नेचर बदलती जा रही है। यू कैन प्ले स्पिन वेल। मिडल ऑर्डर में जो हमें एक प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, जो स्टेबलाइज़र का रोल नहीं कोई ले रहा, तो आई थिंक इसी तरह से आपका राइट कॉम्बिनेशन आज हमने 3 चेंजेस किए हैं। सो फाइनली वी वर सो हैप्पी कि ये हमें लगता है कि हमारा एक अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन है।
बैटिंग में क्यों प्रॉब्लम नजर आई?
देखिए हमारी जो बैटिंग है वो सारे एग्रेसिव प्लेयर्स हैं। बैज़ है, आपको पता है ब्रैंडन जिस तरह का बैट्समैन है, और उसके साथ जैसे उमर अकमल है। फ़खर के ऊपर ही हम बहुत डिपेंड करते हैं कि फ़खर इस टूर्नामेंट से जो मेरी उससे बात भी हुई कि फ़खर तुम मैच फिनिश करना सीखो, और ये नहीं है कि गिव ए गुड स्टार्ट एंड दैट्स इट। तो अब कई दफ़ा उसको हमने 3 नंबर पे भी रखा है, इसलिए रखा है कि उसका रोल सिर्फ वो एक स्टार्ट नहीं देना, गेम को फिनिश करना है। सो आई थिंक फर्स्ट गेम में वो बड़ा ज़बरदस्त जा रहा था। सो आई थिंक दिस इज़ व्हाट टू अर्ली इन द टूर्नामेंट। अभी तो बहुत कुछ ड्रामा इसमें होने वाला है।
3 डिफरेंट कीपर्स 3 मैचेस में।
पहले देखिए जब हम ये सोच रहे थे कि उमर अकमल है और उसके साथ हमने 3 फास्ट बॉलर और 3 स्पिनर्स की ऑप्शंस रखी, फिर हमें ये लगा कि जो उमर अकमल है उनकी जो सही वैल्यू है वो फील्ड के अंदर है, क्योंकि ये हमारी जो फील्डिंग साइड है वो ज़्यादा हमें नज़र नहीं आ रही थी कि क्योंकि आपको 4-5 ऐसे गन फील्डर्स चाहिए जो कि एरिया कवर कर सके। और दूसरा ये कि जो बॉलर है लाइक नारायण और यासिर, दे वर नॉट वेरी कंफर्टेबल, क्योंकि उन्होंने यही कहा कि इफ़ यू कैन ब्रिंग अ प्रॉपर कीपर, तो एक जो बॉलर है उसका जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल है वो ज़्यादा बेहतर हाई होता है। तो इसी तरह से एक राइट कॉम्बिनेशन ढूंढ रहे थे, एंड आई होप कि ये वाला हमारा इस मैच का जो कॉम्बिनेशन है वो राइट साबित हो।
चलें, उम्मीद करते हैं आज बेहतर परफॉर्मेंस हो कलंदर्स की। ऑल द बेस्ट।
ओके, थैंक यू।
Well, just slightly over pitched. Brendan McCullum dived full tilt for this. Did he get his hand to it, or did he land badly on his hand?
High-octane cricketer Brendan McCullum. Full length. I was struck hard. He got fingertips to it. Goes for a boundary, but he almost pulled off a spectacular one. Bopara with his first boundary.
Oh, goodness. That is a hit and a half. That is. And very well fielded by Agha Salman out there. He made some good ground. 7 gone, 47 for 3.
Yeah, it took some fielding, didn't it? Salman on the boundary did really well. It was blistered across the turf here at this fabulous cricket ground. A good effort, and it needed every bit of it as well.
Seven overs gone, 47 for 3. Joe Denley made 28 at the power plays 39. So Karachi, who won the toss, have just lost their way a bit here. So much depends on Ingram here, and he's had a slow start. 9 balls he's faced, and he's got 2 runs. And that's very un-Ingram-esque. He normally really gets on with it. But against this man, Narayan, that's a task. Oh, goodness, there's a risk shot, and he's going to get 4 for it. Risk and reward.
Yeah, I like this guy, Ingram. He's someone I've seen a lot of. I like his approach to the game. I like the courage in which he plays with as the 50 does come up for Karachi. They lost those 3 quick wickets, but look at this for innovation. It's straight over the keeper's head. It's not a shot I ever thought I'd witness, but they play it a lot these days, don't
So you didn't play it, Slats? Never did?
No, I often dreamt about it. Never did it.
Outside edge of the bat, and that's why Brendan McCullum has deployed himself at slip.
For Lahore Qalandars, very important this game, especially to get off the mark. They've had more issues than National Geographic in this PSL. So a game where it's a must-win game in terms of the rivalry, in terms of getting on the board.
Oh, it almost chops on. Ball is turning. That's what you said. You said it was going to turn. You said it was drier out there.
Yeah, look, it's got that straw colour, so there's not a lot of green to it now, and that fluffiness of the grass is not there anymore, and it's really bare at either end.
Oh, has he got bat on that? He had to have.
Well, there's no challenge because there was an unusual challenge early on from Colour. Really good fingers, hasn't he? Right, it's good keeping, really good keeping.
Well, he's gone upstairs. I'm not sure if this is a really wholehearted appeal here. Gone upstairs to the third umpire.
Yeah, the only hope here is that the foot is lifted and the timing of the bail's coming off. Occasionally you'll see it. The keeper gets the timing right. Well, he's dragged onto the line. Does he go up? He does, but he's down. So that timing has to be perfect to get a stumping in that fashion.
It's a watchful Bopara. End of the over, 8 gone, 52 for 3. Yasser Shah 1 for 8, and Mustafizur 1 for 7 in 2 overs. Welcome Michael Slater and Fleming to the PSL family.
It's an honour to be here. It really is. I'm having a ball. It's fantastic. Fantastic
Beauty.
to be here.
Well, there's another newbie right here. It's Aga Salman bowling his first ever spell, his first over in the PSL.
Yeah, what a big game to come in and play. He's originally from Lahore as well. Plays for the Apollo Cricket Club. Imran Nazir, he started his cricket there, so he's all-rounder. Got a lot of wickets in Grade 2 cricket.
Got a good piece of this, and a very good piece of fielding as well.
I was talking to Mickey Arthur before the game, obviously the coach of the Karachi side, and we're talking about the fielding, and I said, mate, I've been so impressed with the ground fielding, the outfield catches. It's a very high standard. And he said, well, it's the national coach. There's been such an effort, and the time and energy has gone into these youngsters coming through, to the international players, to my Karachi side, to really hammer the fielding and improve it. And he works with Steve Rickson, doesn't he, in the national side, and I think you're starting to see the results of that. Fitness testing, a lot more athletic.
Just the overall standard quality of cricket and fitness and everything, fielding, it's really, really high. It's just a shame about the commentary though.
It's been cut away for 4, just fractionally short and wide.
That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Guys, don't sledge ourselves. We've got to promote whether it's factual or not.
I tell you what, that's the first sledge I've heard in the comm box. It's come off the inside edge of the bat. What's going on?
There's always a few barbs coming from the outside on WhatsApp, aren't there? We don't need internally to be sledging ourselves.
We know his name. Bopara just moving around in the crease. It's 9 overs gone, 60 for 3, the Kings. With that grand moustache is Fawad Rana, owner of the Qalandars. And Narayan is making the ball talk. He's such a handful. Talk about his fingers on the ball there, Slats. Almost like he could peel an orange in his pocket.
Yeah, he's an unusual spinner, isn't he? Because he can roll both sides, and you can tell a lot of batsmen just don't pick it out of the hand. It's beautiful fingers, and it's a great release. And the off spinner is starting to turn big tonight.
Ingram will get the sweep out. And is that a save? Oh, yes, it is. Sohail Akhtar, I reckon, has saved the boundary here. Flat out, full tilt. His feet haven't gone close there. He's done really well. It's a brilliant piece of fielding.
Another example of what we're talking about, this fielding quality. There's the off here, and he's got to go. He's swift. They've got a good combination, these two.
You know, you made a point the other night that sometimes in a match, in the T20 match, one bowler especially is going to bowl you 4 overs and you're just not going to score from. I reckon Narayan's in that vein tonight. I think you really have to say we're not going to get much from him.
Yeah, we've seen that in most of the games. There's one guy that's on and just get up the other end. You're not going to get that big over, but keep it rotating. You might get the odd one to put away. If you miss that, you just know that that guy's on tonight. When you're scoring, your bigger overs come from the other guys, and there's always a couple that you try and target.
See that turn again. Now, this is coming to the end of his 3rd over. Will they bowl him out, or will they keep one back, Buzzard?
I reckon they'll keep one back because he's bowling so well. Just something for later. But for Karachi Kings, Ingram is the man because he's been sweeping well. Very impressed with the way he sweeps, subcontinental like, getting down really low.
There's respect there from Bopara. Doesn't want to take a chance. Oh, they're going to go for another. That's sloppy from Lahore. 10 gone, 68 for 3.
Yeah, no, the quality's been good, and there's an intensity lift from Lahore. Apart from that little moment there, Brendan McCullum in the post-match presentation the other night said, we've got to address the energy in the field. And the standard, for the most part, we've seen that.
I think they've played this phase very sensibly. They were looking a bit shaken when wickets had gone down, Karachi Kings, but trust the league professionals, Ingram and Bopara, to get the act together, and so they've managed to halt the slide here. Partnership of 33 from 28. Oh, he's not reading him properly. He's just hoping that the ball is going to spin back. But it was the regular spinner from Yasir Shah. 1 for 9, 1.2 overs. Spinners are back in it big time. Different pitch. Ground. Ball gripping. Running between the wickets has been excellent, Danny.
Yeah, it sure has. You out there for the coin toss. I popped out to have a look. It's Kyle Mills. He's asking for a little strategic timeout, saying that take it when we can. Was brought into the setup of the Lahore Qalandars as bowling coach, bowling consultant. Really is a Kiwi connection. Sorry about that, Rambo.
It's all right. It's about trusting another Kiwi, which is good. We trust you here, up here in the comm box.
Used to love eating kiwi, didn't you? Birds.
Yeah, no.
Instead of chicken.
Oh, couldn't find the gap, even though the shot was on. They've not been frightened by the follow wickets. I think that's the other good thing about Bopara and Ingram. Always looking for runs. This pair has been good. 36-32. Once again, stroking the ball and running with the shot. Right after 11 overs, 73 for the loss of 3. Let's wait for the umpire signal because it's the Go Lutlo strategic timeout. All right, let's play. Go Lutlo strategic timeout is over. Just having a word with his 17-year-old speedster. He's got plenty of potential, Shaheen Afridi. Long wings, he hits the deck hard. It's about variation in pace and having a better game plan against individual players. Yeah, Kyle Mills was there. Actually, he instigated the strategic timeout. He was waving to his skipper for a pause, just letting him know what he thought. Actually, I think that's a very good perspective that a captain can get from there, because you're so much involved in the thick of things out there in the park that you forget about the more finer points that may help you out. 73 for 3 projected score if they carry on at the rate. 132, 145, 150 will make it an interesting contest. Right, where are you, Michael Slater?
Rummies, thank you very much. And as we look at this delivery, there's a short one through to the keeper. We'll keep the commentary going.
Stand by 10 and 10.
And here is the man who tells the story of the match, Gav, the director. So he thinks he's the most important here as well, and he probably is. Gav, tell us what is going on here. It is quite, I'm in awe of what you do. 28 cameras, so you've got all these screens. Tell me how it happens.
Well, it's kind of like, I'll use this one actually. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. So you've got 28 cameras, you've got 60 screens, and what you're trying to do is tell a story. You've got to keep one eye on the game, but you've got a lot of help. You see, we've got all these numbers here. And the numbers are the cameramen. You can see there's some strange names on that monitor stack. Stand by 1-1.
Here we go. And
stand by
work nicely.
5-5. Stand by 1.
Gav does his
1.
thing.
Stand by 6-6. And oh, that didn't cut. It's done by 5-5. But yeah, so what happens is you've got all the numbers and they're the cameras, and if you look up here, you can see there are the colors. Now those colors are replays. So when something happens or someone hits a 6 or get out, you might hear me say stand by blue, red, green, yellow, and that's the replay. So it's marrying the pictures and the colors with the graphics, with Hawkeye, and with all the other elements we have. Stand by 1-1. So at the moment we're on camera 1. And 5 for the height, 5. Can I see the umpire, please? Text. Stand by 7, 7. It's not a no ball. Stand by 8 for the bowler, and 8. And it's like that. It's quite easy, really.
Fantastic. Can I do a ball?
Yeah, here you go,
because that
mate.
doesn't look too hard at all. So I'm going to just sit in here. So I'm just going, all right, let's change off that, the back of my head, which is going bald. So let's go 4-4. There we are, back of the mark. Was that right? 4-4. Let's go 3-3. There we go, the cameramen. See, I can tell a different story. Let's go 11-11. See, this is nice. See what I'm doing here? This is a little bit abstract. Is it? Hey, Neil, I didn't say go to that one, nor the back of my head. Go 12-12. And we better go 3-3. You weren't listening to me. And that's nicely fielded too. Oh, that's not so hard, is it? A little bit confusing for
I think your taxi's arrived, so you can go, yeah.
So that's how it works. Yesterday we showed you the commentary console and how everything plugs in and how we hear Gav. And we've got all the timings in and out of the ads over here, and we hear those counts.
Stand by.
So this is how it happens. But there are so many guys and girls working to bring this fabulous coverage into your lounge rooms. I hope you appreciate it a little bit more. They are the engine room. Don't worry about that. Let's get back up to the commentary box.
Good piece. Should be this. Should be a 6, in fact. That's a big hit. Straight and good. Ends the over on a high, 81 for 3.
Clean as a whistle, this one. Wow. We've seen some big striking. Denley early on. And you look at Colin Ingram. One of his go-to zones. Straight back over the bowler's head and the side screen. Coming in for a peppering.
What a smash down the ground. He was kind of struggling a bit against the short pitch bouncers of Afridi. He saw one pitched up and it did the distance. Ravi Bopara on the other end, quite happy to just nurl the ball into the gaps, pick a run, not worry about the big shots yet. HBL box. Very, very popular box, this. Got to be careful with that straight drive. Got to read the ball and spin properly, otherwise there's a chance of a cotton ball. All right, Bopara has got a strike rate of 100. How does he play? Pace or spin? Is he good against spin? Yes, he is. Magnificent player against spin, in fact. Only twice has been dismissed by a spinner. Oh, close, but not close enough. That's gone fine for runs. Good sweep shot. Bat coming down from a high point to a low point with a good roll of the wrist. Almost rocked himself.
Now, we've had the strategic timeout, and you'll totally be aware here, cricket lovers, that those in green feel they need to get another wicket, try and halt some of this momentum, particularly with Ingram in. Bopara is so adept at noodling it, working it around, manipulating fields. That's what's coming. Will it be out? Who wants it? He's palmed it. You better believe it. This is one of the best again. So often we've seen it in 2020. Time for celebrations and high fives everywhere.
17-year-old had the presence of mind to pull off a sensational stop, popped it back into play, and well, it was taken. The soft signal is for out. He's trying to double check whether that any part of the body was touching the boundary rope, and this is a big wicket if they get it. We're talking about Colin Ingram's dismissal here. Was batting so well, but we've seen some great catches in this year's HBL PSL. This has got to be the most acrobatic of them all. It's not a no ball, but have a look at him. He was wrong-footed, but then had the presence of mind like a basketball player to throw it back to his partner. I think it's Sunil Narayan. It's Umar Akmal there who went back and caught it. Great team play. Yeah, incredible fielding, incredible presence of mind. And well, it's Colin Ingram who's gone out. Wanted to hit it with the spin out of the park. To be 28 from 29. Karachi Kings 86 for 4. Yeah, I can never get tired watching this time and time again. Skyer, yeah, he was wrong-footed, palmed it back to his partner Umar Akmal there with a cosmetic dive. It really wasn't required, but you know, it made it that much more interesting. Take off again off a misfield. Fascinating stuff. 88 for 4. was going great, 28 to 29, until he thought of playing that very risky shot. There were two men standing there for a miscue. It was miscued initially by the fielder, then he palmed it back, and it became the most acrobatic catch of the HBL PSL 3.
Beautiful old bingo score comes to the party. It's 88 for 4. Just love this game. And will this be the catalyst to ignite something here for Lahore? Massive moment in match 8. They need to win a contest in PSL 3. Could this be the spark for the men in green to start their winning ways? What a wonderful piece of presence of mind and a lovely gentle palm. You got to know where your teammate is when you do that.
You know what was impressive, Danny? That Umar Akmal was very near that fielder, because he also wanted to catch it. So there's this positive energy that is emanating, that it's mine, I want to be the hero in the field. And Brendan would like this, because he was cribbing about the fielding not being up to the scratch in the last game. He said it's unacceptable. Well, the standards have improved.
Yeah, it's just something like that, Rambo. Something like that. And here's a teenager. Get things cranked up and change the whole vibe when you're out there as a team. Different when you're batting. There's only 2 guys out there. But when you're all 11... Oh, here we go. Is it another? He just is like that. He says, oh, yeah, that's easy. I've taken that. It's clean. See you later.
Oh, magnificent reflexes. Brendan McCullum. Absolutely electric. Well, Brendan McCullum has claimed it. Right, there's another call for a review. I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, they're going to go upstairs once again. But I thought it was pretty clean. Inches off the ground. Yeah, umpire felt it was taken cleanly. And it's Rizwan, the keeper. Sunil Narayan having a field day today. It's bowled beautifully. Have a look at this catch. Reflexes, magnificent. It's gone low. It's gone to Brendan McCullum. Now, was the ball touching the ground? Was the hand underneath the ball or the fingers underneath the ball? Well, it was just everything went in one motion. It's not all set of fingers are underneath the ball. Remember, the umpire, the on-field umpire, has called it as out.
Here we go. Shozab. And yes! OUT, see you later. It's the 5th one down now. See you later, Alligator. Oh, Rapara's got to go. No, it's Rizwan instead. Brilliant. Loving it. 90 for 5, out for 1.
no idea which way the ball was turning. The ball is gripping, and you know that Sunil Narine becomes a handful when the pitch is like this. Just in one motion, yeah. Initially looked 50-50, but then I think he got the benefit of the doubt. It's a good catch, low catch.
Yeah, and I think too, Rummies, when it goes upstairs and the fingers up, it can work for the fielder. I'm really happy with it. I think you can see him claw it. He's got control before the hand goes to ground. Gee, he's bowling well, isn't he? It's a different night tonight because of the turn. It's 90 for 5.
I still feel it's going to be a tight game. Karachi Kings need another 40 runs, 40 to 50 runs. The last 6 overs. Can they get it? Ravi Bopara is still out there, so it'll be the key to success. Yasir Shah. Well, Slats, I like the way you operated the cameras downstairs. Very professional.
Well, what I realise is you can tell a very different story, can't you? Just by going to a couple of different cameras.
Yeah.
Now, Gav, you know, he's got his style. He tells a nice story. Mine was a little different. What did you think?
I thought we saw, we saw the hoarding board. We saw three cameramen. Yeah, we saw some of that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like you're telling a story as well.
Well, it just seemed that there were about 4 or 5 cameras that were used all the time, and there were a couple that weren't. So I was going to those that are just sitting there. That meant absolutely nothing at the time. It was great fun. It's it never ceases to amaze when you take the effort to go down and see all that. How
miles and miles of wires,
but how complicated it is, and to bring it all together is one mean feat. Yeah, that wiring, got to get them to neaten it up, you know.
We love you, engineering.
Spaghetti Junction, it's called.
I take my hat off to them. The guys, when they come and rig, it's all right for us princesses. They're just rolling in late, and we do get our fair share of stick, and we do and should do from the guys in production or on camera, because at the end of the day, they make us look fairly useful.
Yeah. I mean, don't underestimate how hard we work.
That's why I've got no hair left.
No, it was a lot of fun, and well done to everyone down there. Keep up the great work. It's a great standard. And then we have our cameramen. Let's not forget those who are operating these cameras so brilliantly.
His record is extremely impressive against spin. Ravi Bopara. He's got the experience and the temperament really to do a fabulous job. Imad Wasim is pretty handy with the bat also. Finished the game last night with a 6. Oh, good delivery. A little quicker this time was Yasir Shah. So at the end of the 15th, it's 95 for 5.
The Fizz, ball in hand. Geez, his first delivery was fantastic. Ground fielding a little bit sloppy.
Normally, it's the groom who wears it, so you have to get married for that, won't you?
Okay, well, I'll go for the flip-flops. Shukriya Fazid. I would love to go on those drums. You've got to get me on there.
Oh, good slow ball. Good slow ball. Wilco, are you a musician? Can you play?
I'm okay.
What do you do?
I play the spoons.
Yep.
And
Not the electronic
I can
triangle.
play a few bars of the piano, but very poorly.
Okay. Baz, what about yourself? What are you providing?
I'm completely deaf.
I can play about 40 guitar riffs and not one song. Michael Slater actually is a fine musician. Great back foot punch. Oh, and good running. Excellent running. Very important partnership, this one. Get that score up to a 130, 140.
How about this? Babar Azam pre-match. Look at this. Looking a magnificent specimen right there. Just fantastic. And then he got that one first up on the money.
Now that certainly looked like the hallway of hesitation straight away. And the umpires weren't hesitated. The finger come up. But it's a tough game, isn't it? You can do all the preparation you want, get a great nut like that, and you're out for a golden duck.
Was that the delivery of destruction? Was it?
It was. Led to the pathway to the pavilion, Wilco. I reckon that might be a wide. No.
How come
just
that's
one bouncer? Baz?
You love a bouncer, don't you, Flem? Fast bowlers united.
I do, but I reckon that was reasonably high, wasn't it?
It's all right for us tall ones, don't, isn't it? That's a bit too high, though. Imad looks perplexed. I think he was even a double wide.
Mohammed Irfan would have struggled to hit that one. And big Billy Stanlake from Australia. They could have stood on each other's shoulders and not hooked that. Slow ball from the Fizz. It's got through, though. It got through. Hundreds up.
100 comes up. First boundary after 23 balls. And first one for Imad. Just got to 8 off 10. He's had a little bit of struggle. Just got the gap that time. Need a little move on, need a little bit of momentum to carry them through. Karachi Kings.
Ravi O'Hara there out of the middle. 28 off 26, so he's ready to go. Imad only faced one ball last night, hit it for 6. So he's hitting them all right. Looks a really cool customer. Imagine he'd be a fine captain.
Yeah, don't get me started there, because Alan always brings this up. Glamorgan, Wales born.
Well, it took you a while to get there, Flem, but let me just tell you about Imad Wasim as we...
Okay, time to move on.
Yeah, the Qalandars are celebrating. They're certainly back in this contest.
Yeah, the Qalandars have taken some great catches tonight. And they've got a fine bowling lineup. They just need their batsmen to fire. They'll be right in this tournament. End of the 16th over. It's 104 for 5.
Well, you can see what this match means to the Qalandars. They've only won 5 of the 18 they've played in the Pakistan Super League, and they're third in that table there of the lowest win percentage. Antigua Hawksbills 18% win percentage, Pune Warriors 26 and Qalandars 27. Oh my goodness, he's caught hold of this. That's out of the ground into the sight screens, or the sign screens. It's a 6.
Poor delivery. Ball tossed down the leg side. Nicely hit. Got a boundary in the previous over. This might kick Imad Wasim on.
When you talk of all the great deliveries going around, fast in-swing Yorkers and backhand slower balls, full toss and leg stump. Doesn't have a lot going for it.
And Sohail Khan, who's bowling, was last year a Karachi man. He was in the blue kit. He took the most wickets in last year's PSL, so getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine here from Imad Wasim, who's growing in maturity as a captain.
Change of pace, Gordon Bones! You beauty! Well bowled from Sahal. He's pumped up as well.
There's the comeback. Back of the hand, slow one, just turns a bit, bounces a bit. Imad Wasim too early. He is the wicket taker, he gets wickets. And it was a little bit of a googly one-handed grab. The Karachi lad gets a wicket for Lahore. Imad Wasim, captain, gone for 15, 110 for 6.
The boom goes out to the middle. He's not going to muck around, is he, Mr. Afridi? Strike rate, 162. Best of 54. Has he got enough time for a 50? Have to get going. But that's what the boom does.
Yeah, it's pace that undoes him, though.
No, it doesn't. We have liftoff at Dubai, and the boom first ball smashes a 6.
No sighters, the crowd needs sighters. Did he catch it though? It just waltzed across to the offside and come over to my side. Little pickup and oh no, he's picking it up from the ground, has he?
What a great swing of the bat. He just continues to amaze Shahid Afridi. He took a brilliant catch a couple of nights ago. An amazing catch for a 37-year-old. No, I'm not sure about that one. Maybe in the backyard you can claim that one. Now he's intimidating the bowler now, going wide and getting called.
What's your confidence like when you just walk out there and you just smack it with a great swing of the bat? And obviously giving those guys a bit of a taste of the Pepsi catch a craw. Just got to have that.
I don't know, I
confidence.
never did it. Baz, you did first ball 6?
No. No chance.
What's he going to do now? Boom. So he's forced him to bowl wide. Does he move across the crease again? I think he might have, Freddie. Hit to the leg side. Yep, he moves across. It's gone leg side, but it's up in the air. Will this one be caught? They've caught really well tonight. Lahore, that's an easy catch in the end. Sahal picks up 2 wickets in 1 over, and Boom Boom's got to go.
Definitely a wicket taker and definitely coming back after being struck for a 6. The short ball, we've seen this so many times. And Sohail Khan this time went for the bouncer and succeeds.
And that's 12 times out of 14 dismissals. He's gone to the pace bowlers. They find him out. They needed more of Boom Boom's gone for 6, 117 for 7.
Good change of pace again. Good swing of the bat. They should come back for 2. How about we'll double it up? A misfield will give you a boundary.
Fielding standard has been great, but not that time. Look away, Lahore fan. Young fella. Just got a little bit of a poor bounce, but yeah, bowler's never going to be happy.
Sohail seemed to take it well there. Sometimes I wonder why the fielders go to ground too early too. Now, once you go to ground, it's hard to adjust. If you keep your feet, you can go up and down. Been a long over. Oh, good slower ball again. Plenty of guesswork there. Successful over for Sohail after 17. It's 122 for 7. Wickets have been shared around by the Lahore bowlers, and the Fizz has got the ball at the moment. He's always on the money, isn't he?
Hello. Let's have a look then. But, I mean, surely he can enter the competition. I mean, you know, he might not be able to win it.
It's about the dance, not the hair.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, that's a good call, Buzzard.
We want to be inclusive, not exclusive. So fielders are running everywhere. This is Brendan McCullum. He's very proactive with his field placements.
Flem, you saw the bowlers that, you know, the Fizz is bowling his last year. This is the 18th. Lahore Qalandar's death overs economy rate since the start of PSL last year is almost 11, 10.87. It's the highest of all the teams. So they've got a job to do here. Going on those numbers, you're looking at a 30-35, which will get Karachi up to 155, 158.
Well, McCullum's attacking here. He's got himself into a slip. Oh, playing a miss in the 18th over.
the usual length that fast bowler bowls. And nicely held, just made it in the end, but whenever Afridi walks out, that's the length he's gonna cop.
Great to see the kids at the cricket, they're really enjoying it. There's sixes or great catches or brilliant bowling like we're seeing from the Fizzy. Irfan Jr, he's got to get bat on ball, he's got to get Bopara on strike.
Yeah, Ravi Bopara, this has been a watchful innings by him.
One of your big fans there, Wilco?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. He's going to do the head and shoulders. Bopara's faced 29 balls for his 34. He's only hit 2 fours.
Well, he'll get a chance now. He's only got 2 balls left in this over. It's got to go.
Yeah, what they didn't need, Karachi, was Bopara to get a single off the first ball of the over. Mohammad Amir not playing in this match. Imad Wasim said at the toss he's got a little injury. We don't want to put him under any extra strain. So there we are, Salman Iqbal there on the right. Would have been part of that decision, I would imagine, not for Amir to play.
Good bowling. So this is what I call good defensive bowling. You get the dangerous player off strike. A single doesn't hurt you at the death bowling here. He had long off and cover, protection. He bowls full angle across the right-hander. He's only ever going to concede a single.
And probably Bopara is targeting that one over of maybe Shaheen Afridi, heel bowl, or even Sohail Khan, because Fez will be the most difficult to get away because he's bowling those slow ones and he's very experienced. So maybe he'll target one of the 19th or 20th over to really go big.
What I like here is the way that Brendan McCullum is in complete harness here with his bowlers here. He's asked the Fizz to bowl something and he might have to reload. That's a wide.
Now he put 3 out on the leg side, so the shorter ball, if he'd played a pull shot, he'd have to hit it right in the screws to find the boundary or go over it. But unfortunately, for unique time, the Fizz wasn't on the money.
Yeah, and for Karachi Kings, a boundary or even 2 runs is a good result. You don't want a single right now.
No, it's another wide. So, in theory, the tactic can work out. Maybe they're getting a little bit too funky.
Dinesh Ramdin, now he's giving his information to Yasir Shah. Yasir will convey that to Brendan McCullum, is getting the ball now, and Brendan will have a word with the Fizz.
Talk about globalization.
Well, there we are.
Ramdin, West Indian, Pakistani, Kiwi,
Bangladesh.
So what language are they speaking?
Cricket.
Which one's that?
The language of the PSL.
So there's the single. It actually cost them 3 runs though, with the 2 extras. Into the 18th over, 128 for 7. Can they get some acceleration here? Mohamed Irfan Jr. is on strike. He gets a full toss. Didn't put it away, but it gets Bopara on strike.
Sohail Khan played for Karachi last year. He's a Karachi boy. Come to Lahore. Now he's playing in this big game. Here, Lahore really want to win. All of Lahore will be cheering for Sohail Khan. And that's a bit of an irony, isn't it?
Yeah, you just remember seeing him in the blue colours. And Ravi Bopara had that wonderful season for Karachi in season 1, where he was the player of the tournament. And well, Bopara's got to get. He's got to change gear here. He's got 35 from 30. He's well set. He's seen enough of the ball, but he's only hit 2 boundaries. Usual conflab going on here. It's Brendan McCullum and Boland getting the right players in the right positions. Umar Akmal normally finds himself at long on or long off.
Scoring areas today. See 51% through that point region. I reckon you'll try and go leg side, so that wasn't a bad ball to get it wide outside off stump.
Dinesh Ramdin as well behind the stumps. The West Indies keeper is a good man to have there. He's such an experienced cricketer, former captain of the West Indies. And he's come in for his first game in the colours of the Qalandars. There you go. You see, he's also helping Brendan McCullum. He knows exactly what to do.
Slow ball, and there's no second slip, so that'll be a bonus boundary. And the dressing room like it. The bowler doesn't.
Yeah, you can set all the fields you like, but a thick outside edge pass first slip is always going to get you runs. That was the best possible shot Irfan would come up with.
That back of the hand slow ball again, it actually worked, but it was a thick edge that hurts. And really, I'm not sure of Irfan's hitting zones. He hasn't really looked like getting a boundary, so the nick down the third man's not a bad option.
Is that a hitting zone or is that a deflection?
That's a nicking zone.
Ravi Bopara, he remembered that match in 2016 in Sharjah. He scored 71 not out, and then he took 6 for 16 against Lahore.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but I just feel that he's better off getting bat on ball and getting Bopara facing as many balls as possible. And he's been changing it up. This is very good T20 bowling, and as slow as below 110 kilometres an hour. So that's a big change up. Don't mind the line and the length, really. So he's making him reach for the ball. And you see, that looked like it was a cross seam. Back of the hand, it got extra bounce. So there's a lot of questions posed for the batsman every time he bowls that. And it's goal to tail enders.
I think he might have got a bit of bat. No, he didn't. It is leg byes. Sohail Khan was convinced he'd got his man LBW.
Yeah, it's just hit outside off stump and probably missing off stump as well. Well, it was a good Yorker. Toe crusher. Decision to make for Bopara though. Does he go for the boundary or does he just settle for a single?
I think he's just got to go, Baz. If he gets the opportunity, try and find the boundary. It's been really tough in the last couple of overs. Yeah, and he does. Over cover. That's an amazing shot from Ravi Bopara. What a way to finish the 19th over. It's 141 for 7.
Brilliant from Bopara. Clears that left leg, and it's a shot he plays. Look at that left leg. Gives his arms the room to come through. Fabulous. nicely played.
An exciting last over beckons here. Ravi Bopara just hit the last ball he faced casually over 6 over cover. What an amazing shot. You can see that he actually opens up the face. So it was deliberate where he was hitting the ball, but to get that power. And the youngster gets the ball in hand. He's been hit for 2 big sixes tonight. They come back for 2. I'm a little bit surprised by that.
Yeah, it was looked as if Bopara was struggling. No, just in, so judged it well.
Real character building night tonight for Shaheen, 17-year-old. Bowled the last over last game. And every little win like that gives him tick. I've been really impressed. He's got a nice action, a good pace and bounce, but his attitude, he looks like he wants the ball in his hand.
Yeah, and you know, you've got a question. Yeah, it's a very steep learning curve for this youngster, but he's loving it. He's not nervous, is he? You got to question that first ball when they went back for the second, because there's a dot ball to follow. So what's this going to be? Irfan Jr.'s on strike.
I'd change the pace. Oh, he's hit it, and he's hit it hard. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. Irfan Jr. joins the 6-hitting party.
Got the answer. Got the tool. They didn't go for one. Bopara wasn't needed. Long levers and just nonchalant. That is a fantastic shot. Brilliant shot. Just what Karachi Kings need.
Inexperience from Shaheen Afridi. And again, well, that's the 150 up, but really Brendan McCullum is going to have a word here with his bowler. He's got to say to him, look, you've got to know what you're trying to do. The truck's in, but there we go. Have a word with him, Brendan. Tell him what you want. Tell him what program his mind to what he's got to bowl.
I just don't like good length deliveries at the death. I think you've got to go nose or toes or change up the pace.
Correct, and wides are up to 5, so will that hurt him in the end as well?
He bowls full and gets a better result. But Bopara now gets on strike. 42 off 32 deliveries. Last ball he faced, he hit for 6. Better length. He could have actually been fuller than that. So he's got 2 deliveries.
151 is sort of the par score here, really. These last couple of deliveries will be so important.
Baz, you know, Bopara's playing a great hand here. 42 from 32. He's only had 6 dot balls in this innings. He's just hit the 6, that wonderful 6 over extra. 2 4s in there. He's got 2 balls to go here.
Well, generally his history suggests he likes going over mid-wicket when he wants to hit a 6, but we saw in that last over he just got that front leg out of the way, opened up his swing to hit over cover, so that's an option for Bopara as well. And he goes in the air, and will this be caught? They need to call. It's in between the 2 fieldsmen. Brendan McCullum going back. Looked like he wanted to go for the catch, whereas I would have thought the man coming in would have been an easier catch to get.
Yeah, it was strange field setting as well. Medov was up in the circle. It was like a deep extra. Fakhar Zaman didn't go full pelt because Brendan McCullum wanted it.
Last ball of the innings. Oh, he smashed that. That has gone on a holiday. See you later, White Kookaburra ball.
finish.
And he's 50 on up for Bopara of 34 balls.
31 off the last 2 overs. Bopara marshalling the bowling and Mohammad Irfan Jr. half century. What a crack this is from England's Ravi Bopara. And that's a sting in the tail delivered by Bopara and Karachi, who finished their 20 overs 159 for 7. Such an inspired innings that from Ravi Bopara. Wickets were falling at the other end. He couldn't afford to lose his wicket, which is why he wasn't really playing extravagantly. In the end, he finished with 2 4s and 2 6s and a strike rate of 147. And the Qalandars let runs leak at the end. 31 off the last 2 overs.
An array of different talent. They got themselves in trouble a couple of times, Karachi, and were able to end up with this 159, and that is a total you can win with. They can defend that. Obviously Lahore need a win, and it's a great rivalry, but Bopara was brilliant, really, really good, and he finished the innings. That was the crucial thing.
Yeah, one stage they were 86 for 4, 90 for 5, and you thought, hello, could they get knocked over here for say 130? But they've done very, very well to get the 159, so it means that Lahore need 160 at exactly 8 runs per over for their first win of PSL 3. Desperate to get off the mark.
Yeah, look, and we know what we're in for here. If these two can bat together for 6 overs, they'll be 60. Narain started like a train the other day and then got out. He got 20 off. 20 or 10 balls or 8 balls, he was on fire. McCullum got himself going the other day, and there was that LBW. So there's signs that these guys are in some sort of touch now. But if they can hang together in this power play, they will have got off to a great start, and the run chase will be a lot easier. So we've got a bowler coming back from injury, left armour.
Usman.
I was watching him warm up.
Yeah.
He's strong legs. Backside, and he's got some pace.
We like him, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely like him. And you know, in case you don't know, the inside story is that he's worked extremely hard. He's not yet 100% fit, but he's got that Pathan drive to be successful. And he's they say that you know, he's just forced his way through by sheer resilience. So that's good to know. And we know that he can swing the ball, Danny.
Yeah.
We were there when he dismantled Sri Lanka at Sharjah
last year. Here we go, first ball of the run chase. And Sunil Narain wants it quickly to rotate and get off and up and running Lahore.
Yeah, you see, my only issue with Qalandars, guys, is that, you know, the start has been awesome, but it's just the middle order that needs to consolidate and make sound choices when it comes to building the pressure. It's not been there. They've batted like a pinch hitter. They've all batted like Sunil Narain.
Yeah, they've all been going at the one pace, and that's what Karachi does different. They've got that balance in the side, and they gel, and there's a pace, there's someone going hard, then there's a bit of a build, and then they go hard again, and it's got a different tempo to it. Lahore need to find that, because they haven't been completely out of the games, have they? They've had their moments, but they can't piece 40 overs together.
Shinwari. Oh, it's a link. There it is it? First one down straight away. And it's Shinwari back in the thick of it.
Yeah, I like the guy. And what a start. He does that to most oppositions.
Challenging it.
Well, is he challenging it? Sunil Narain is staying put. He's not going anywhere. Oh, they're checking the no ball. Oh, oops. Wait. Pause.
So pushing the line, he's behind.
Oh, I think he's okay. He's just about half an inch okay. What do you think, Slats? Out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just need a little bit behind, and it was obvious. So first baller, Narayan, he's a danger player, and that is not the start for Lahore. Oh dear, it is 1 for 1.
HBL Joan as ever. Here at the Ring of Fire. Here's Fakhar Zaman. He's in because Sunil Narayan tried to play one of his trademark cameo cover swipes. He could only manage to feather it through to Rizwan. Great start for the Kings. Up and over. Oh, boundary first ball for Fakhar Zaman.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether in a run chase situation you should be using a pinch hitter, because when a wicket goes down early in a run chase scenario, then you're under pressure. He can give you value for 15, 20, 25 runs, but that's about it. It's a good delivery, length ball, just cramped him up a bit.
Well, you think of Usman, it gets him into the game straight away, doesn't it? So work to the onside. And now there's even more pressure on the skipper, McCullum. So he'll only go the one way. That's why he plays every innings. It's a big edge, big healthy edge. And it was extra bounce.
Yeah, quite interesting that you saw Brendan McCullum at the non-strikers in, signaling to the umpire for no ball call.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've got to be so aware and keep your eye on everything.
Yeah.
But they tend to, modern era, you tend to go upstairs just to confirm it, make sure before the batter trudges off. Baz McCullum. 2 to go in the first, 1 down already.
He's set for a big one, isn't he?
I hope so. Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, the entertainer.
Oh, brilliant.
Wow.
I mean, if he gets going, it could be over in 15 overs. Brendan McCullum has got that ability.
He smashed that, didn't he?
Yeah, well fielded. I think it was, who was it, Colin Ingram? Yeah, well done.
Good fielding. See some impressive fielding again tonight. There's been some, well, it's just a high standard. High standard overall. Mickey was saying from a Pakistan focus, they really hammered the fielding.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's an improved fielding side.
Yeah, the only other era I can think of where the fielding was top-notch was when you played.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys,
we caught well, actually.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
It's 8 for 1.
The righteous, I'll come back with the righteous one.
Yeah, why don't we do it? It's all right. This is nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
Nice and cozy.
Yeah, it's very nice. Well, come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Let's lift it a little bit.
Oh,
Right,
the
okay.
righteous brothers, we're back here.
Brothers in arms.
You've lost that love
and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling.
Come on, Lahore, don't lose that loving feeling. Little squirt. Tamal Mills is on, so more left-handedness again in PSL.
Yeah, he's so fluent through the offside, Fakhar Zaman, not so much on the leg side. And he is quick. I was having a chat with the Karachi Kings skipper, and he rated him big time. He says he's quick, and his economy in the last overs is phenomenal.
Call and call umps, as per Ramon Martinez and Tim Robinson out in the centre doing their stuff. Caught behind already. A little extra here, have we, from Ranmore? Exercise for him? No? Yeah, well, it is. It's a leg by. I thought it might have been going to go a wide, but another run.
It's just needing to be steady for the next 5 overs from Lahore.
Yeah.
Look, I don't. Bakar is that sort of player that can just play in a nice groove. McCullum, I don't think is going to change the way he plays. He's played so much T20 and he goes hard.
Yeah.
And he'll see the value of that if he gets going. He just backs himself. He's such a positive player. He'll be talking positively to his team the whole time. Mind you, watching him come off the field, he was shaking his head. He wasn't happy with the execution of those final overs.
Now, left arm around, Tamal Mills up against the skipper. Have to re-bowl this one. Reload. And the Uber, who's got the pace tonight? Take him on, buddy. Gee, where's the Uber? Darling, keep going. Hold on to the wig.
How quick is he?
Oh, the wig's going to come off.
Oh, yeah.
To you too. Gold.
That's Uber for ladies.
And men. The unisex car.
Gee, that was nice style.
Oh, the bowler, he's down. Now, Tamal Mills is cleaning his boots. I think he's okay, but a lot of the players here have been skating around the first couple of days, getting a bit of grass clipping, some stuff, some soil clay stuck in their boots.
Yeah, well, the clay's more evident now, Danny, out there before the game. The fluffiness of the grass has gone. It's browned off, and it's quite bare at either end. It's really short, isn't it? So
Yeah, I mean, what is he trying to do? Fine leg is up in the circle. So why would you want
fine
to...
leg up, yeah. Your Mandeep's just behind square, but McCullum will just whack it over the head or finer than that.
This is a good contest, though. Pace from Mills. And he loves to go hard. Third man was a lot wider.
Oh, good fielding.
Brilliant stuff.
Wow.
Colin Ingram. Brilliant.
Yeah, you've got to be at the ground level to know how quick he was across the ground.
Yeah, it's excellent stuff, isn't it? Excellent.
He's like a Sergei Bubka.
Yeah.
You know,
Sergei Bubka, yeah, the pole
yeah,
vault, and he get
the
falling
pole
off the
wall,
edge.
you know, making sure that, you know, you get over the...
Yeah, gold, Rambo. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were the days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Late 80s, Mr. Sergei Bubka. Oh,
Shot.
classic McCullum. Oh, I love it.
And a free hit to come. So it is a boundary, free hit. McCullum doesn't need a bonus to swing harder. That's a quality shot.
Yeah.
He knows the field. The ball before was a thick outside edge. Sometimes they find third man, but this time out of the middle.
Yeah, I mean, he was calm. He knew that he had it covered over point. No issues whatsoever. How about bringing a spinner on? Take a bit of risk. Get the ball to spin. Now it's going to be a free hit. Another easy ball for Brendan McCullum to hit for a 6.
What's Mills got?
Oh,
Yeah. Brilliant.
Good
He's
slow
good at
ball.
that, isn't he? Oh, he's good at that. Seen him around the globe do this. Chittagong a couple of years ago, played for the Vikings. He's here at the PSL, he's down at the BPL. Big Bash, you name it, he's everywhere.
I just want to know why he didn't bowl. Imad Wasim normally bowls with the new ball, but today he didn't.
Oh, the bottom stat tells a story.
He hasn't got a 50 in PSL.
No.
So, question is tonight the night? He's due. He's due. If you look at all the other stats he's got, IPL 103, averaging 28, 2,753 runs. So,
strike rates.
Oh. Knowing Brendan McCullum is not going to drop anchor to get some form, he's going to force his warm through by hitting the ball hard. That's the way he bats.
As I say, Ravi, he's got that mindset, isn't he? And there are certain players that just keep backing themselves.
Yeah.
Warner's another one.
Yeah.
A couple of misses, but he keeps coming out with the same attitude.
Oh, here's another one, a wide, and McCullum really has got his bee in a bonnet here. Don't often see him this frustrated and grumpy. And it's been seen as a no ball. Right, here we go. Should not be allowed to bowl this many wides. He's having a crack here, Ramon Martinez, and asking what's going on. And Imad Wasim is getting into a little bit of a sparring match here verbally. So Robinson and Martinez having a little chat at square leg and asking him if it's a free hit or just the wide. Clearly the batting side, they want the free hit. Just giving Imad Wasim the rule book. Tell you what, it wasn't the worst in terms of height. I know McCullum's not a tall man. Certainly wide and going wider down the leg side.
Well, we've seen a number, haven't we? So it's I wonder if they think Brendan McCullum, he's susceptible. We might get him caught in the deep, so we're going to bowl a lot of short stuff. But he's got it wrong, Mills.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very long over though. Free hit, is it? Oh, nice stuff from McCullum. So not going to go. The pitching wedge pulls up for a couple, but still this very long over yields 15 off it. It's 23 for 1.
Yeah, he did well there, McCullum. He had to hold back. He was probably thinking that it was going to be another slow ball. The first one deceived him, and he just hung in there, waited, and then got it down the ground, but didn't quite get it.
Well, the atmosphere's just amped up that little bit more. Coaching staff. Nicky Arthur's having a chat. It's fourth umpire down there. Just trying to clarify a few things out there with the bouncer rule, wides, height of it, where it's going. Cullum's changing a bat, and I think Tamal Mills went off as well. He might be changing a boot, trying to get that sorted. 50 to Vopara, a couple of 28s to Ingram and Denley. Narayan, as usual, very miserly. Yasser Shah, good too. So was Sahel Khan at the top. Went for a few later on in the death. And now Shinwari has got the wicket of Narayan. Big innings from both these players, particularly Lahore in terms of where they are early doors in PSL 3.
Yes, Wilco. Zainab down there. Wilco,
is he teasing Zainab?
Was he commenting about her blazer?
Is it so
what's
rude?
he doing down here? We never
He's not
see
happy.
him out of the commentary box. What's he doing down here?
Look at him.
What's going on?
Alan was selling.
He's a restless soul.
Oh, God. Sprung again. Uncle Alan,
Well,
where are you?
Gee, he likes your jackets, doesn't he? He's always looking at your jackets. Oh,
The bold.
so we call him Alan Wasalan wa Marhaba,
Yes. Yes, dear Uncle Alan.
which is an Arabic greetings. That's a good delivery. Just rolling his fingers over that one and deceiving Brendan McCullum with a slow ball. I think that's a good tactic to sort of have against Brendan McCullum. Just take the pace off the ball, let him force the issue.
Yeah, well, I think when we look at the average over here, it's harder for players like McCullum as it gets slower.
Yeah.
The quicker the pitch, the more he can play those shots that he loves, because he'll use the pace, he'll trust the bounce. It's just a little harder when it slows up.
Oh, look out! This has disappeared into the stands for 6 more.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And that's that slider. It's pace, it's short, and he uses it.
Yeah, I mean, he looked just a little bit grumpy in the last over. And just taking it out on the bowler this time. Shinwari not fast, not brisk. That one was hit so well. Maybe they want a grumpy Brendan McCullum to get them over the line. He's like a man possessed. He's focused, and this could be his day.
Giving himself an uppercut. Get revved up, Brendan McCullum. Well, he changed his bat. He went through there. I think about half a dozen blades come out to look at. He's got a new bat, and he's in the mood, it seems, and hopefully in the groove to entertain this crowd that is, funnily enough, on sort of 2 fronts of the stadium. One side's a little bit more empty, but it is quite busy and noisy on the other side.
It's a good coverage of people, isn't it? On one side, it's really full, really full.
Noise level amping here.
Timing the ball sweetly.
Yeah,
Brendan
it always
McCullum.
intrigues me though, Rummy, is that he's only been out there 2 overs and he changes his bat. So normally you're walking out as an opener and you've got your best bat with you. So whether he picked up the wrong one or
they all look the same.
Little cracks sometimes.
Well, it didn't look like it broke. Just wasn't happy with it.
It's different weights, aren't they, you guys?
Yeah, he might have gone heavier. He might have thought maybe he's gone a little lighter, a little heavier.
Well, there's a clear ploy from Kings not to give any weight to the left-hander here. They've mostly bowled on middle and leg line to him. Oh, he's brilliant there through the offside. Cuts well, drives well. It's a good stop. They need to feel well in this little phase. Catch the ball. Dismissals versus seam. PSL 3, all short, mostly short.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? But
yeah.
I know this pitch has got a lot more grass on it, and ground staff and Toby Lumsden, curator from Victoria, said they have to gather pace. It's going to be busy. Dubai to Sharjah, 6 days in Sharjah, and then back here to Dubai. So it's fairly full on for the ground staff here. And he said, look, I don't want it to be burnt out spinning from day one. Well, there's a carrot, there's a glove on it. Yeah, he knows it, doesn't he, McCullum? Oh, there's an appeal. Oh, they wanted to know carrot. I think there's a little glove on this, and McCullum looked a little guilty. He's reviewing it, though, as well.
Square leg said it carried. He gave it a signal that indicated it carried, and is a challenge on. So he's saying it came off his arm.
Oh, Ahmad Wasim, he's in there, and he's just saying, hang on a minute, to his opposite number. He's saying he doesn't hit it. He reckons it's come off the arm. Yeah. We go upstairs to Shazib Raza is in the hot seat. That's all good. Legal delivery.
Crucial decision for Lahore, this. Needs the arm, and it is the arm.
Yeah.
Here we go. Is there any glove on the way through there? I don't think so.
Bring on the ultra edge.
Oh, nerves, heart rate, and clear.
It's missed the ultra edge.
Clear as.
Yeah. And he's a thorough sportsman. Never seen Brendan McCullum to not be sporty out there in the field. Ball narrowly missing the gloves, so he'll have to reverse his decision.
It's a no batting ball. No batting ball.
Well, there we go. Ends the over. It's 32 for 1.
there's a lot going on out there. McCullum has got some real determination, a little bit of fire in there, or a lot of fire. He's having a laugh with Afridi. Ahmad and him have been having a lot of chatting. Now there's a bit of backslapping. But he's got the bit between the teeth tonight, McCullum.
Yeah, it looks determined, looks focused, and he wants to win this for Qalandars.
Yeah, desperate to win. You're right, Rambo. So in a way, it sounds silly at the start of a new franchise tournament, but it's early days of PSL 3, but you're desperate to get things underway.
Karachi against Lahore. Big Pakistan cities, aren't they? Very proud. Karachi, well, they've made the semi-finals each year. They've not won this. They've not got into the final. So for them, they've probably felt underachieved. And Lahore have never been there. They've been fifth the last two. So, but they're proud.
Yeah,
and there's strong rivalry tonight.
A lot of people will be watching this back home.
And Ahmad Wasim, interesting that he didn't start, as you mentioned, Rambo. But earlier on, there's just a little verbal question mark, and what's going on here? And that was the bouncer session from Tamar Mills a couple of overs ago. Then Shahid Afridi, who's never shy coming forward with a word to the young new captain, and then he sorted things out, cleared things up after that referral, and McCullum said, I never nicked it, never got anything on it, so let's get on with it. Captain to captain.
Well, you're not referring a catch, are you, as a batsman? You're not going to get away with it coming off the glove and sending it upstairs. You're sending it up because you know it hasn't touched bat or glove.
Absolutely.
It's quite interesting. We're just about a handshake away from the Lahore Qalandars dressing room, and every time Brendan McCullum takes a single, they clap.
And I don't want you going too far across there, Rambo, all right? Get your hand cut off. Geez, we got told off, didn't we, yesterday? Oh, but umpire Cam off the shoulder, off the hat. Down the line, one look at it, one real-time look at it, and that's all you get.
Yeah, I can understand why an umpire thinks that's out. You saw that real time from his angle or his view down the pitch. Deflection, gloves are close, you can understand that.
Absolutely, yeah, the front-on angle.
Shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's another one for BMAC. 22 from 15.
Yeah, I mean, it becomes a bit predictable because he doesn't spin the ball much, so if you get hold of that angle, you can hit him hard. This was beautifully crafted, yeah, good use of the feet and just strong wrist through the leg side, through the ball, over mid-wicket.
Yeah, they're like arm balls, these balls, aren't they? There's not going to be a turn away from his bat.
You have to bowl it very slow, and you hang time. He's got no one back, of course, inside the power play. And most of it is all arm ball.
There's Win Viz.
That's good, isn't it? Neck and neck, pretty much. Last ball. And Cullum hustles through, and more applause from the dugout.
Oh, yeah.
4 bowled, 40 for 1.
Yeah.
I think they like the control when they see McCullum just knocking a single. They probably think, he's on.
He's on.
He's not just going one pace, he's happy to take a single.
Yes, do not go across there.
You tried it yesterday, Danny.
Atmosphere built up, well, pretty much over the last 40 minutes. Crowd have come in a lot more because, well, local time is 10:25. So it was probably about 9:45, 9:30ish. More came in after a day's work. So Ahmad Wasim ringing the changes, different changes, because the captain himself didn't open the bowling. Now he's going to Mohamed Afan Jr. up against McCullum. We've got a couple more overs of the power play, and they're going nicely here. The calendars at 10s. Nobody moved. Nobody moved inside the ring and to cover or mid off.
Watch how low he stays on this. He almost slaps it through the offside, stays in the shot and hits it hard. We could hear the slap off the bat from here. Stays low, stays in the shot, and then those hands really swing through it.
Yeah, I'm liking this a lot because...
You're from Lahore.
Yeah, no, but Brendan McCullum, when he's in that mood, obviously you like him batting, so you want him to be back in form.
Yeah, but again, we see boundary, work the single.
Yeah.
There's some control here. He's thinking about it, but I reckon that fielding display, particularly those last few overs, really got him angry.
Yeah.
And he thought, you know what, tonight's the night for me, and I know I'm only averaging 13 in the PSL, and I'm better than that. He's doubled his average already, and he's away.
Yeah, taking responsibility so far. Fakhar Zaman. Oh, and he missed out there, Rameez. We know he is so good there.
He's excellent. He's such a good cutter of the ball and very fluent through the offside. And excellent against spin also. You Pepsi catch a Karor, I think you guys need to be very, very careful. Two massive strikers out there batting together.
Nice, that's a nice shot. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was a pout. That was a pout, wasn't it?
Go on, Danny, let's see your pout.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember, I get in trouble. Oh, hello. Premeditated. Very close.
He's like a dolphin. Eh?
Well, mine wasn't great.
Yeah.
She liked it, see? Pouting. Michael Slater coming to Dubai and pouting. 46 for 1.
My pout's no good.
You can work on it. Trained hard.
Extra classes from Danny Morrison.
I think bigger lips, you can do something about that, can't you? You can pump them up.
Oh, yes, don't. We're bold.
Oh, it's the no ball. Free hit.
Oh,
that's not what Karachi need.
Oh dear. And who's on strike? Yeah, the skipper.
It's always interesting, the big hitter getting a free hit where he knows there's an absolute license. Okay, Stumping's run out, that's still going to work against me, but I can go. And like the nature of most batsmen, you get the free hit, you overhit.
Yeah,
so McCullum here will be working on thinking, right, these are my zones, and he's probably thinking I've got 2 or 3 zones that I'm a go-to.
Afan Jr. And a thrashing edge gets a single. So often the way, isn't it? Doesn't go for 4 or 6 and squirts away for just 1.
Shouldn't Shahid Afridi be bowling at this stage? Because they need wickets, and there's a good stat on Shahid Afridi. If he takes 3 wickets in a game, the chances to win improve like 90%.
And even bowling with a new ball, I mean, he's not adverse to it. He doesn't mind.
Yeah, no, but they need wickets. They need to break this partnership. 80% of matches, sorry, not at 90.
Oh, look out! It's up and over from Fakhar Zaman. Boundary to finish. 5 overs here. The 50's up. It is 52 for 1 now. And up.
Well, they're smiling in the Qalandars camp, and there's no better sight in T20 cricket than when this man is on, Brendon McCullum. And this is Fakhar Zaman making loads of room for himself. What a shot, what invention. You see in this modern game, every match that you see, there's a new shot or a new improvisation.
He gets tremendous whip when he's hitting the ball, Fakhar Zaman. But for Lahore Qalandars to get up and win this, be massive, even in prospect of the PSL itself. Just one more team in the mix.
Well, it really is a tremendous contest we got here tonight. Biggest rivalry in cricket in Pakistan between these two teams, Lahore and Karachi. And Karachi, top of the log, of course. 2 wins out of 2. Leading edge, he gets away with it.
Baz McCullum still hasn't had 50 in PSL cricket.
He hasn't got past 31.
So is this the day? And does he step it up today against Karachi Kings? Lahore will be hoping so. All of Lahore will be hoping so.
It's a good contest because Tamal Mills knows the true dexterity of someone like Brendon McCullum, and he's using every ounce of wizardry himself.
.54 for 1, going at 9.8. You think the team is well ahead of everything and will be favourites to win?
Slower ball, but it's flown off the bat, and Brendon McCullum will get 4 for this. Believe it or not, that at 32 is his highest score in the Pakistan Super League.
Trademark Brendon McCullum through the offside. Waits for it and slaps it through cover. Bat speed. Yeah, he's firing today.
Top edge, but enough bat on it for 6. 5 rows back for Brendon McCullum.
You go short to Brendon McCullum and he's got to take it on. That's gone sailing into the crowd. Another chance in the crowd for Catch a Crore, but again, the bat speed on that. Yeah, it's just gone so quickly into the stands. Another drop there.
Up and over. 1 bounce for 16 from the over. 6 overs. The power play has brought the Qalandars 68 for 1. Brendon McCullum is leading a fantastic charge here for the Qalandars. Strike rate is 161. Let's join Damien Fleming somewhere.
Yeah, thanks, Wilco. I'll be doing the rest of the game from down here on Spider Cam. Now we've got Rainer, one of the producers here. Rainer, what about the whole Spider Cam philosophy? What is it?
Being without a sound, being everywhere and not interfere with the match.
Now, how did Germans get so much into cricket?
Well, it has been a long travel and a long way. With a lot of friends into cricket, leading us on the hand, showing us the pace of the match. And one secret, we read the book Cricket for Dummies.
And what about the actual creation? How did it get involved with cricket? What was the first sport that you used with Spider Cam?
Has been an IPL in India 2010. And yeah, then slowly going there. First the T20s and stuff, then also getting in test cricket, test matches and all that. Yeah.
And how hard is it to do 5 days of a test match with the Spider Cam?
The pace is much slower than on the T20, also for us cameramen, not also for the pace. And so actually it is I like test better, yeah.
All right, who's going to win this game, do you think? Do you know Boom Boom? When I say Boom Boom Afridi, what does that mean to you?
No, I'm not sure that hopefully, me myself.
That's him bowling right now.
Yeah, I know, but me myself, I'm a fan of Brandon McCullum, so. But I need
well,
to be
Baz is
huge,
still going. Baz might get a 50 here. Can we get into a close-up of Baz McCullum, your favourite player?
There he is, non-striker right now, unfortunately.
I'm impressed with your cricket terminology here, Rainer.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit.
And he's got it! Boom Boom has taken a wicket right on Spider Cam. Baz is still playing though, don't worry about that. But have a look at this. What about the views we've got right up close? And let's have a look at the replay. Boom Boom is the excitement machine, whether it's in the field, batting, hit a 6 first ball tonight, and now he's got a wicket pretty early on as well. Zaman out for 19.
Umar Akmal, who began the PSL with such a fanfare. Well, he's got to get some runs tonight. It's the end of Fakhar Zaman. He went for the reverse sweep and found Bopara. Bopara takes a good catch.
Can't do anything wrong this game, Bopara. Went quickly. Sharp catch.
Single off the last ball. 4 from that over, 72 for 2. Brendan McCullum, 44 not out, and Karachi's bowlers, Usman Shinwari, 1 for 17, Mills has gone for 29 in 2. Tamal Mills. Imad Wasim, he brings himself back on. His first over cost him 8. Now the finger's gone up. Only the keeper appealed, and Brendan McCullum is going to get some feedback from Umar Akmal. Is he going to? Yes, he's going to review this.
Looked pretty straight. Thought if he hit it, might have a chance, but I think if he's not hit it, it's pretty plumb.
Absolutely no problem with the legality of the front foot. McCullum's gone for the reverse sweep. Now the only thing I think that can save him is here. It looks like if it's hit him at the top of the right thigh. Has that brushed the front pad? Has he got a little glove on this?
I think if there is glove, that'll save him. Otherwise it looks pretty straight, and maybe he just brushed the front pad. It's quite low down there, so if there's no glove or bat on that, Brendan McCullum will have to go.
Yeah, that looks, yeah, it's hit him. It's hit him. It's just, I think it's just brushed the pad there. Just brushed that front pad. But has he got a glove on it as well? This is going to be tough to decide. Ultra Edge, we're waiting to set up the Ultra Edge. It's an electronic process. So I think it, Baz, do you think it's just brushed that front pad?
Yeah, I think so, but the thing with the glove is that Brendan McCullum didn't go for the review straight away.
It's a long way down. Look how long that stride is. That's got to be like a 4-foot stride. Now, does Ultra Edge give us nothing on the glove, nothing there, and nothing on that pad? So it's hit him on the back leg, right at the top of the thigh. It's missed the front pad, and it's hitting the wickets. It's hitting, so the review stays with the umpire.
You are on screen, stay with your original decision. Out.
Brendan McCullum plays the reverse sweep, and he pays the price, and he was going so well. He's LBW, Imad, captain gets captain. He's gone for 44, 72 for 3. Dinesh Ramdin. Dinesh Ramdin, the West Indies former Windies keeper and batsman, down the leg side. That'll be a wide from Imad Wasim. Well, Bazid, have a look at this again.
Just lost Fakhar Zaman to the reverse sweep, and now has Brendan McCullum a couple of reverse sweeps which were not needed. And with Lahore Qalandars so prone to collapsing, we just, again, the seeds of doubts have been sown.